Hello students, welcome to my channel KT's Commerce Classes. Today's subject accountancy. Chapter name Hire Purchase and Installment Payment System Class 3. Question has been given regarding hire purchase and installment payment system. Mr. W bought on 1/1/2019 a motor car from Eastern Company on hire purchase at a price rupees 50,000, paying for the same by half-yearly installment of rupees 12,500. Such installment are to include interest on the unpaid purchase money at the rate of 5% per annum. Depreciation is to be charged at 25% per annum, so necessary accounts in the books of vendor. First, we have to do the working note of the problem. Working note number 1. When goods has been purchased by Mr. W from Eastern Company at a price 50,000. So 1/1/2019 cash price was 50,000. In the problem, no down payment is given, so less down payment, it will be nil. So 50,000 minus nil, it will be 50,000. On 30/6/2019, interest will be calculated and interest will be added. So 50,000 into 5/100 into 6/12, 1250. After adding interest, result is 51,250. On same date, first installment will be paid. So less first installment 12,500 plus 1250 equals to 13,750. After deducting first installment, result is becoming 37,500. On 31/12/2019, again interest has been charged on 37,500 into 5/100 into 6/12, and that interest will be added. Result will be 938. That is of interest. After addition, result will be 38,438. Less second installment has been paid. 12,500 plus interest amount 938 equals to 13,438. After paying the second installment, balance is 25,000. On 30/6/2020, again interest will be added. On 25,000 into 5/100 into 6/12, interest amount is 625. After adding interest, result will be 25,625. Less third installment 12,500, that is the principal amount plus interest 625 equals to 13,125. After deducting 13,125, balance is 12,500. On 31/12/2020, again add interest on 12,500, 5/100 into 6/12, that is 312. So total amount will be, after adding interest, 12,812. Less fourth installment on 31/12/2020, 12,500 plus the interest amount 312, that is 12,812. After deducting the fourth installment, balance will be nil. Second working note, on 1/1/2019 cash price was 50,000. After 1 year, that is 31/12/2019, less depreciation, that is 12,500. After deducting the depreciation amount, balance of the asset is 37,500. Again on 31/12/2020, less depreciation on 37,500 at the rate of 25%, that is 9,375. After deducting 9,375, the balance of the asset will be 28,125. Now, in the books of Eastern Company, on the date of delivery, entry will be buyer account debit to HP sale. Here buyer is Mr. W. So Mr. W account debit to HP sale, amount will be 50,000. Number 2, for charging interest on 30/6/2019, accounting entry will be buyer account debit to interest. So Mr. W to interest on 30/6/2019 1250. Again in interest account on 30/6/2019, we have to write by Mr. W 1250. Now For the installment including interest received at the end of the year, accounting entry will be bank account debit to buyer account. So here it will be bank account debit to Mr. W. So on 36/2019 by bank, amount of installment including interest paid is 13,750. Again, on 31st/12/2019, after for charging interest, accounting entry will be buyer account debit to interest. So Mr. W account debit to interest on 31st/12/2019, amount of interest is 938. So Mr. W to interest means in interest account it will be by Mr. W account 938. Again on 31st/12/2019, for the installment including interest received, accounting entry will be bank account debit to buyer. So buyer is Mr. W. So in Mr. W account it will be by bank on 31st/12/2019, amount will be 13,438. Now for the first year we have to close debit side of Mr. W, total coming 52,188. That should be written in the credit side 52,188. By balance sheet it will be 25,000. Again on 1/1/2020 to balance BT it will be 25,000. Again on 36/2020, before that PL interest account will be transferred to PL account. So accounting entry will be interest account debit to PL account on 31st/12/2019. Total amount of interest is 2188. That is transferred to PL account 2188. Both side is balanced. Now again for the interest on 36/2020, accounting entry will be buyer account debit to interest. So here Mr. W to interest amount we calculated 625 on the date 36/2020. Again on the same day, for the installment including interest received, accounting entry will be bank account debit to buyer. So buyer means Mr. W. So on 36/2020 it will be by bank, that is the third installment paid received 13,125. Again on 31st/12 again before that W account debit to interest. So in interest account on 36/2020 my Mr. W 625. Now on 31st/12/2020 for charging the year's interest, accounting entry will be buyer to interest. So here Mr. W to interest, date will be 31st/12/2020, amount will be 312. That interest will be transferred to interest account, it will be by Mr. W, amount will be 312. Now for the installment including interest received, accounting entry will be bank account debit to buyer. So buyer will be Mr. W. So on 31st/12/2020 by bank it will be 12,812. Now Mr. W debit side, total for the year 2020 25,937. That is equivalent to credit side, that is also 25,937. Now interest account for the year 2020 31st/12/2020, the total amount of interest becoming 937, it will be transferred to PL account, that is 937. Both sides will be balanced.